Hi everyone, welcome to Astrology of the Sky. It's our sky, our story. My name is Kelita, Sahliah if you are new. If you are not, then welcome. So over here we basically look at the sky to interpret our own astrology. There's links down below to which explains why I look at the sky. It just makes a bit more logical sense because that's where it's happening. But check the links down below if you would like. And for those who are new, my name is Kelita Sahliah. I am a mother and I dabble in crypto and I fell in love with the stars. So feel free to check out my Crypto Angles podcast if you're into cryptocurrency, where I link astrology with the markets, because money is just water. Astrology impacts water, you know, all of that. And yep, I do also have this calendar available if you would like. It is in alignment with the visible sky. And as I said, I say never believe me, just Google it. Just Google it. You'll see that the mainstream astrology is off by a tiggle. So Google that if you'd like. And I also offer birth chart readings. So I've done an example for XRP and Bitcoin. All my private ones are hidden. They're kept private obs. But if you'd like an example of how I do it, because I'm very different, I'm very different, so feel free to check out those birth charts if you'd like. And Ethereum's birth chart is coming soon. Oh, I'm going to do another birth chart actually. I am. And as I've mentioned the calendar and the birth chart, I'm actually doing a giveaway because it is my 1 year anniversary coming up here. The 23rd will be my 1 year anniversary of doing all of this. So I'm super proud of myself because I've grown, I've developed, and I'd like to give away a physical calendar, a digital calendar, and one free personal reading. So if you would like that, then comment down below your sun sign emoji. I'd like to know your ego. Comment that below. Comment what you'd like to receive as your free gift, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to me. Feel free to follow me on these socials too. But yes, there's gonna be 3 winners because 3 is a lucky number. So 3 winners. And yeah, let's get right into it. So as I says, these are all my socials if you want to find me. These are the luminary positions. Don't believe me, grab a calendar or Google it, you know. Download an astronomy app and you'll see for yourself. And we usually go from Sunday to Saturn's day, the day of the sun, till Saturn's day. So we're going from the 8th of October to the 14th. And this is where the luminaries will be located and what they're doing on the 8th of October. You notice the R's are the luminaries that are retrograding. And yeah, so for those who don't know, usually we go into, if it is the beginning of a month, we go into the numerology. I touched on the numerology on the last video, so check that out. There's massive change coming in. Then we touch on the transits that's going on, then the moon transits, and then we clarify with some tarot to see if I'm just chatting shit or if it actually aligns. And then we come back to the present moment, because of course the present moment is all that matters. So what's happening this cycle? We're using the word cycle, replacing the other word. So what's happening this cycle? It's not much. We've got the solar eclipse. I won't say not much, that's heavy energy to be fair. And Pluto Stations direct. So I'll just put that there. We have Pluto stationing direct in, what is it stationing direct in? Sagittarius. It's right there. So Pluto stationing direct in Sagittarius. And what does that mean? So I done like 2-3 videos really going into a bit of depth about Pluto when it first stationed retrograde. I then done a video for the wolf pack community because I'm part of Waters Above wolf pack. I'm there, so I did a video for the wolf pack talking about how Pluto retrograding. Did I? No, it wasn't about it retrograding, just about Pluto in general and its whole antics of what it's going to do and how it will impact the crypto market. So I'll leave that video link below if you're interested in that. And then I touched on the 7 luminaries retrograding equals glow up time. Now obviously it's no longer 7, it's 6, and it will drop down to 5 after this cycle. But feel free to check out those videos. I will link it because I speak a lot about Pluto there. But anyway, what is Pluto and what are retrogrades and what does it mean now that it's stationing direct? So retrogrades, I've said many times, but they offer a going back, a redo, a putting in place, like, you know, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, basically all the things you kind of didn't have the energy, capacity or space to do before. Retrogrades allow that to happen, and it's either like you do it, you let go of it, or you go and pursue it further. So that is they're retrogrades basically. So you may have been going over past things before, but then now of course it's stationing direct and it's Pluto. So what does it mean with Pluto actually retrograding and then now it's moving forward? So Pluto is known as the messenger, and it is the messenger of the underworld. It's similar to Mercury because it doesn't have like a polar opposite, so to say. It's just a messenger. It does its thing. And Pluto's only desire is to give you what you want. It really does not give a flying monkeys about anything else. It's like, okay, that's what you want, let's make it happen. We're doing it, basically. So you've got this version of yourself in your head. You see yourself becoming, yeah, like you're just like, yep, I want to be like that. But right now you're like that. So Pluto's just like, okay, I'm going to draw experiences to you which will like mold you to become like that, basically. So it's not the easiest energy to work with. There can be like challenges because it's transformation, and transformation is not easy. So basically this whole Pluto energy is transformation. So going back to what I said about retrogrades, you were dotting the I's and crossing the T's on how you are transforming yourself. Okay, it's big transformation energy, and I mentioned this with the numerology last cycle. So it's about transforming, and we are moving forward now in our transformation. So the retrograde offered the opportunity to put things in place so we can move forward with our transformation. So I was kind of hoping, you know, you just took inspired action. You took inspired action, but where is it and what does it mean? Obviously with it being in Sagittarius. Now mainstream astrology says that it's in Capricorn and it's moving into Pisces. Nothing Nagosa. Even I'm a bit skeptical because sidereal, though the rest of the luminaries for sidereal is accurate, Pluto's isn't for sidereal. And like mainstream sidereal, I don't know, but that plays a big role to me. Like, why is it different, you know? But anyway, it's in Sagittarius. What it actually did was it traveled into Capricorn. It traveled into Cap for a little bit, and then when it retrograded, it then moved back into Sagittarius. It moved back into Sag. So I really should have had a tissue with me so I can rub off this. Bear with me one moment, because if you're new here, I don't edit these videos. I don't edit them because the last time I attempted to edit it, my computer said no. Like, in simple, it was just like, no, it's not happening. So we do it in one take and we just flow with it, okay? So thank you for your patience with me. But anyway, it's gone back into Sagittarius, and I mentioned many times in my other videos about Pluto, it just made so much more sense that it was in Sagittarius. Pluto represents great transformation. Sagittarius star constellations, the energy that this star constellation emits out, because I view all of this as technology. Okay, like it's just technology, highly advanced technology, and it's kind of like the gaming pad for us, one of the gaming controllers basically, and it runs on autopilot. So even though I go deep into astrology, it's important to know it's only a tool. Use the tool, don't let the tool use you. If it starts to use you, throw it away. It's really, all of this is irrelevant because you run on autopilot anyway. Okay, so I just have to put that out there. Don't get too gassed about it. And I'll be honest, after this video, I often forget. I often forget, but that's just me. But anyway, with it being in Sagittarius, what is this telling me? Sagittarius is known as the Centurion. He is mystical, magical. Forgive me, this light is only staying on one colour. So I need to get a new ring light. So if anyone would like to help me with that, I'll be very appreciative. I need to get a new one. So that's why it's this colour. So bear with me. But Sagittarius is known as the Centurion. Oftentimes after you have the Scorpio death and the Ophiuchus, this is Ophiuchus symbolism, healing and transmutation of energy. After you've had that, along comes Sagittarius with his precision, his bow and arrow, to just catapult you in the next direction. He is mystical because he is a centurion. He's half horse and half man. So a lot of more of the hidden, esoteric, occult knowledge is there, but from a philosophical point of view. So not from like an angle of like, oh, I just believe in it and you've just got no backing for it. You've got the receipts, you've got the facts. So it's that. It also covers travel, and it also covers just higher education in itself. So if not just like mystical esoteric knowledge, but just higher education. This is university degree, college degree, just studying basically. That is Sagittarius. So basically we were retrograding, we were going back over, we were dotting the I's, crossing the T's on the direction we were ready to go in, and we were finalizing our knowledge. We were picking up more knowledge about this direction. Yeah, like whatever knowledge, travel may have been like a little delayed, or if it wasn't delayed for you, I'll just move this. If it wasn't delayed for you, you're probably rethinking where you'd like to travel or going back to places you've traveled from. So it depends obviously on your whole situation. It would depend on your own personal positions. Feel free to grab a birth chart reading from me if you would like. But yeah, so depending, it would depend on what you're about. So it would either be going over travel, going back to where you've come from, working on a higher educational perspective, or just a more clear, direct focus of whichever direction Sag is going to catapult you into with your philosophical receipts and knowledge about that area. Yes, so with it moving forward now and stationing direct, it is a slower moving luminary. So do keep that in mind. It's a slower moving luminary. So I find it fascinating that as we touch on the eclipse and what that means, it's just, this is why I love the sky, because it just all makes sense. It just all makes sense. But it's a slower moving luminary. So give it time to pick up momentum. Like probably, you know, here-ish. Just here-ish. Give it time to pick up momentum, basically. Because the energies, it don't just like stop, start. It's not robotic like that. It kind of just weaves in and weaves out. I don't know what's happened. My daughter kind of bent it up and I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. So I just kept it like that. But anyway, so give it time to pick up its momentum, but as it moves forward, I'm basically saying you are moving forward in your transformation within that direct focus, that direct precision, that travel, like, you know where you're going. Basically, we're moving forward in the direction we know where we're going in. And as I said, we are in, what was the numbers for the, no, we'll do that in the present. We'll get back to that in the present, because the numerology, I'll touch back on it quickly. But we're moving forward now in this direction. We're moving forward, okay, with the whole big transformation of getting us like this into this, okay. The ideal version of you is coming. It's coming. And we are in Sagittarius energy until, let's see, let's take a look. Until this goes from Pisces to Pisces, you see, because Pisces is the first zodiac sign and the last, because we are birthed through the waters, and then the Aries fire element kicks in. Like, you know, we come through our mother's birth canal, and then heat kicks in, isn't it? But as you can see here, Pluto enters Capricorn on the 3rd of January 2024. So we've got this Sagittarius energy moving forward in it, literally until January 2024. And that's when solid foundations are coming in. Like, yeah, solid foundations are being set up then, but we'll touch on that soon. And I have the most important video I am working on, like, to date, which I feel will be so helpful, especially if you're into the crypto space. And I feel it needs to come out now, because what I've researched, changes come in January. So I need to get this out now, and I'd like to do 2 parts. That's my aim. So keep that in mind. Something about crypto, and it's for the little small people. So anyone thinking, oh, I could never invest in crypto, it's like too much. It's for the little people, this. So yeah, and we're decoding it. But anyway, let's get back into this. We're moving in that direction, and this Sagittarius energy will be obviously present until the end of the year, basically. And obviously, as I said, give it time to weave in and weave out. So it wouldn't be like the moment January comes, it's like, oh, Capricorn energy. But the energies will slowly phase and into each other, if you know what I mean. So, yes, we are moving forward in this higher knowledge. Again, we probably had to get certain stuff in place before we could even learn more, you know. And I forgot to mention, like, this has been in Sagittarius. Pluto has been in Sagittarius since like 2006. 2006. Now, mainstream was saying it was Capricorn trying to say, oh yes, solid foundations are being made. It wasn't no solid foundations. We were learning, and we were getting ready to know which direction we were going in. Okay, this is why so much knowledge was coming out about the law of attraction, you know, manifest your reality, learning more about the body, what it's truly capable of, and, you know, learning about water, the 4th phase of water, crystalline structure. All of that was because Pluto is in Sagittarius. It was taking us in a new direction, and we're finishing off these energies. We are just like, we learned so much, and before this solid foundation gets set in, when it moves into Capricorn, we don't have any Capricorn energy right now except Saturn, because Saturn fuels Cap. But we're finalizing, like, literally the last bits, last squiggly bits of all of this higher wisdom, this expansive knowledge. We're finalizing it. Okay, so just looking around, it just made more sense. Like, yeah, Pluto was in Sagittarius, not Capricorn. These foundations wasn't solidly put in. And this is where I got a bit confused with crypto, because I'm like, oh, if Pluto's in Cap, then the solid foundation is being laid. But that wasn't the case. What had happened was a lot of people got wrecked. If you were following it from the crypto, astrology perspective anyway, you would have thought, oh yeah, this is like the foundation being set, but it wasn't. All crypto was doing is showing you that direction. It's like, okay, you had to learn about crypto, you had to learn about blockchain technology, ledger, nano ledger, hard wallets, all of that stuff. And as we move into Capricorn, sorry, I'm a crypto girl, but as we move into Capricorn, the foundation is being set. Apply this to your life. It would be even business-wise. It would be business-wise and everything. But you were learning about it. Okay? So we are finishing off the energy to learn about it. We'll probably finish off our studies, finalize it, and get more solid in that, so we can truly move in that direction. And as we move in that direction, we can set those solid foundations. So moving on to the moon now. Moving on to the moon phases. If that made sense to you at all, do give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. It would help the algorithm. And that's how you can support, you know. That's how you can support. I'm ready to do like the most and just expand more. I'm ready to add like a Patreon as I write the moon phases. No, I already have a Patreon, but I do extra decodes, and I'd like to decode like me, so people could see that and you can decode yourself, but in a Patreon way, because it's only as I said, you don't need none of this shit, to be fair, but it's only as I trusted myself more from where are we, from seeing like what I'm about, I could trust myself more and just do it unapologetically and just go for it. That's why I'm happy I've reached a year, because like my confidence has bloomed in this, and I'm happy, because I feel like I was just on Instagram sharing shit with people who just didn't care, whereas I've come onto YouTube and I've done it, and it's growing. People are seeing the actual worth and value of it all. So, oh, what am I doing? It has to be perfect because we're in Virgo energy. Moon in Virgo, see. And then we have the solar eclipse. In Virgo. Again, I don't know what mainstream astrology says. I don't know. It may be. Virgo is the largest star constellation in the sky. That and Leo's kind of big. So the luminaries stay in there for the longest. Virgo for the most. So yeah, I just don't know if mainstream's saying it's there or not. But me no business, me no care. Anyway, the moon. The moon is the mover of our emotions. The moon gets our energy in motions from our feelings, our intuition, and our emotions. Basically, it's how we feel about a situation. And the way, because I see as technology, the way the two of them work, the moon and the sun, because they are their equal opposites. The sun is the masculine, the moon is the feminine. How it works is the moon will get your energy, your emotions moving, and then so that's like you're happy about something, you're sad, you're ecstatic, you're frustrated, just whatever emotion, whatever feeling you get, your general gut instinct as well, that nurturing maternal side that causes you to act from your emotions. And that act that you do then allows the sun technology to kick in, which is your ego, which draws and attracts the experiences to you. So we're attracting Virgo experiences right now, and the moon is beginning on the 8th in Cancer. So what is this telling me? On the day of the sun, moves on the 9th, isn't it? Yeah, put it here. So on the day of the sun here, obviously we start in Cancer, so our emotions, our energy will be moved around stuff, something that is important to us. Now we do have this flip of energy, which I mentioned in the last video. We're moving from the illumination of the moon, because we had a full moon, didn't we, the last cycle? So we're moving from the illumination of the moon. It was a full moon in Pisces and Cetus, not Aries, by the way, but more into our more logical, rational movements. So our emotions are moving in a more logical and rational way. So I'd say probably don't trust, always trust yourself, of course, but probably don't trust just like, oh, just your feelings needs to be backed by logic now. So if you feel it's more logical, more rational, and just makes more sense, that your emotions are moved more in that way. So keep that in mind, and your emotions may be moved in a more logical and rational way based around something that is important to you that you'd want to protect, basically. So Cancer fuels the 4th house, which is home and family. So it's about what you want to protect. Cancer has the hard shell, but it's soft inside. So again, your emotions may move you in a way at some point this cycle on Monday and Sunday and Monday, Sunday into Monday. If you are coming across like defensive or feel like you have to protect something, or you realize what you want to protect, you realize what supports you, because I see that as support too. This is like Cancer, it is the crab symbology, though I learned that that wasn't the original animal for this one. But anyway, the symbology is the yin and yang. It's the koi fish circling each other. So Pisces and Cancer have similar energies. It is that yin and yang, that balance of both energies. You can protect yourself and you can also nurture. So yes, our emotions may be moving in a way that is based around something that's important to us. And because the sun, the ego, is in Virgo, it is big on how you are giving yourself to someone, how you are giving your energy, how you are giving your love. Because Virgo is about, she's the maiden, and she's very analytical, looks at all the details, and she wants to give herself in the best way. So if you have the natural energy, as I says, to be studious, to look at the details of something, to get something done, utilize this energy now while it's here. And it may be around what you want to protect, something that's important to you, based around how you're ready to give your energy. So your emotions may be moving in that way. And as it moves into Leo on the 9th, Leo is the bold, confident one, and this confidence, this assertiveness, this sureness comes from the heart center, because Leo, yeah, it rules the heart. It's the sun. It's how you just naturally shine. Like, I really don't care. This is just who I am, etc., etc. So moving from what you see as important to you, what you want to protect, what you want to nurture and grow, so to say, that mother figure, on how you're ready to give your energy, your emotions may be moved in a way to just boldly do this and boldly share it. So, and we've got Mercury in Virgo as well. So this is amplified, this Virgo energy, because communication may come. Communication may come in the most boldest of ways. The most confident way. But if that is the case, your emotions may move you in that way, and you're only exchanging your energy in a way, ear is ringing, confirmation, you're only exchanging your energy in a way where you can truly give in this logical way, because we're moving to a no moon, new moon, solar eclipse. So yeah, your emotions will be moving in a logical, rational way, but it may come across quite bold about how you're ready to exchange your energy with something that you want to love, protect, and nurture. Yes, and of course, as we move into Virgo on the 12th of October, 2023 year, skull and bones reverse, but as it moves into that, the whole Virgo energy is amplified. We'll have Virgo Sun, Mercury Virgo, Virgo Moon when it touches it on Thursday, and then our Mars is in Virgo as well, along with Black Moon Lilith. So I feel like I have to just talk more about this because obviously it's the whole eclipse anyway. Solar eclipse. There we go. That's the solar eclipse. Okay, so with Black Moon Lilith in Virgo, we're going to go backwards and finish on the moon. With Black Moon Lilith in Virgo, we may be getting external pressures about how we want to truly give our energy and give ourselves. Okay, because Black Moon Lilith is about your suppressed area, but you're passionate about it. Ear's ringing bad. Ear is ringing bad. Who's talking about me? Who's thinking about me? Anyway, Mars, our drive and our passion, it's in Virgo. So that flame, that fire that's igniting us right now is about, this is how I want to give my energy, and this is how I want to exchange. Virgo is fueled by Mercury, so it's hot on this energy exchange and how you're ready to give yourself. Yes, darling? And of course, our Mercury is literally all about energy exchange and how we exchange our energy. That's monetary, that's thoughts between your own mind and body. If you've got any dis-ease in your body, that's Mercury. As I said, that's coins, IOU paper money, CBDCs, cryptocurrency, and the digital money in your bank. So that's all Mercury. We're going to be big on how am I going to exchange my energy. You only really want to do it where you know, like, yeah, this is going to be a good energy exchange. And communication wise as well, we're big on that. It's all about how we're ready to exchange our energy, because how we exchange our energy will take us in this direction. You see, it's going to take us in this direction. And then of course the sun, ego, your ego is attracting these opportunities to you, these experiences to you, to give you a chance to be like, okay, you're ready to exchange your energy in this way. So like magnetism, this opportunity is coming to you. How are you going to act? Okay. And then with the moon, the mover of our energy going into Virgo with this solar eclipse. So it's kind of wild because the sun is actually in Virgo. Again, mainstream astrology says it's Libra season, but it's kind of not. Libra is coming in at the end of the month. And that's when balance will come in after you've spent the rest of this month exchanging your energy in the right way. Okay, balance is coming in. Massive change. So, yeah, as the moon goes into there on Thursday into Virgo, because both of them are in Virgo, still the Virgo energy is heightened, so it doesn't really cancel it out. It may like temporarily block it coming to you, but your emotions will be still moved. And the way energy works anyway, it's like the momentum, the pressure will be put in. So even if your ego isn't attracting these experiences on this eclipse, your emotions, your energy will just be moving. So the moment the moon moves from Virgo, the moment the moon moves over the sun, it's just a certain time, but the moment the moon moves over the sun, like these experiences just may be even more heightened. Okay, so it's like your energy will boil up, and you are going to logically and rationally know over this time since Thursday, if you are still a little unsure today, like, how am I going to give my energy? How do I want to love and give myself? How do I want to have this energetic exchange? If you're still unsure, just trust yourself. Just chill. You know, there's no rush. There's no rush for anything. Because as we get into this cycle, the logic and rationale will be coming in. And it will be so clear in the most logic and rational way from Thursday into the cycle end. You notice I'm changing the word. But into the cycle end, because I'm not weak, bro. I'm not weak, fam. And I generally feel saying that cycle after cycle has literally, we've spoken weakness onto ourselves. I'm not weak, far from it. Anyway, it's gonna be clear over the cycle end on how you're ready to exchange your energy, and it will come through in a logical, rational way. So it's not the Lulu being the Salulu. That's gonna come back, don't worry, Carl. The Lulu is always the Salulu. However, you're going to know in the most logical and rational way how to move your energy, how your energy is going to be in motion, and how you're ready to exchange your energy with all this Virgo energy. Okay, if you were feeling just suppressed before, just like, oh man, I want to exchange my energy in this way, but there's just outside external shit, this is going to just be a we're going to break through that resistance. We're going to use it as a support soon, like trading, as I said, like support. That's support and resistance. We break through it and we use it as a support, and we continue. Okay, so something's going to be so clear at the end of this cycle, this 7-day cycle. It's going to be clear how you're ready to exchange your energy now. And as that becomes super clear, Pluto's momentum slowly picking up. After this cycle end, Pluto's momentum is picking up. We've got a chill cycle there. It's pretty chill. But it will get even more clearer in the direction you're ready to go. Yeah, because all of this Virgo energy is popping up, and it will clarify that before the solid foundation kicks in January. So point being now, before we move on to the tarot clarity to see if I'm gassing or chatting, it's so important to know what you want, to know how you're ready to exchange your energy and accept nothing less. Accept nothing less, because experiences are coming to you to give you the chance to exchange your energy in that way. And once that comes in, balance will begin to settle as Libra. Look, Libra energy starts this cycle. See, we've got 2 luminaries entering Libra. Yeah, so I just know what you want, settle for nothing less. If that is what you want, don't let that run away. Don't let it run away. Go after it, because the solid foundation is coming in soon. And if you don't want that to be your solid foundation, then fix up, fam. Fix up. Okay, but anyway, time for the tarot clarity. So I've set the tone. Broke what? Oh my days. Just as I set the tone, these pitney. Me pitney them. Me love them. Me love them. They just break so much stuff. And someone in the shop was like, well, that's their job, isn't it? They break, we replace. I was like, you know what, it's true. So I say it got some time. We just create the life so we can replace whenever necessary. Right. Tarot clarity time. What is happening for this cycle, tarot, as Pluto Stations direct, as we have this no moon, new moon, eclipse. Oh, wow. As I said, the moon. As we have this eclipse, what number is that? 18. Oof. As we have this Virgo eclipse. Remember as well, if anyone would like to win the competition, this giveaway of a free reading and a free calendar, do let me know. Let me know. I didn't even write it in the description last time. We did have the Page of Pentacles coming up in reverse. It just popped out and I feel called to say that. But what's happened with this no moon, new moon? Oh, that was... I say a lot. Oh, okay. 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 Something is ending. Pain is ending here. Pain is ending. Whatever has been so painful for you is truly ending. Can we just get any more to clarify? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a full reading. I think that's it. Oh wow, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. That was the bottom of the deck, and then what was under that? Something is ending. Something is ending, and under it all, under whatever all of this is saying, we'll take a look. We've got full fulfillment with the 10 of Cups and the Sun. We'll stop there. No, do I need to? I have to just add that. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm putting no more. But I have to add this one because this is my card. It's not even in the camera. It's not my card, the Chariot. This is my birth card, okay? I was born on the number 7. I'm a genius, fam. Anyway, let's get into reading. Oh, my God. You know, when you just touch something, I picked up my book and I was like, what's that on my finger? Life of a mother is the life of a mother. Right, obviously I'm not like the expert tarot reader. I'll go to here. It's only like what I remember, I'd say. So that's why I know something is ending. But the moon. Okay. So you may be feeling like with this whole energy exchange and moving forward with Pluto in there, a bit of fear, some illusion, trickery, love affair. Oh, be careful who comes in. It's all about energy exchange. So that's why I was big on, if you are not happy with how that energy has been exchanged, done it, dead it, done it, okay? Just walk away. So don't be feared. Unrealistic dreams, feeling lost, worried, apprehensive. Trust your instincts and intuition. So trust yourself. Basically what I'm seeing is maybe in the next cycle you it may be challenging, okay, before this solar eclipse energy comes in, because solar eclipses are massive and they are a switch in energy. But as you know, it's a season, it's eclipse season. So we've got from here to here. So I am going to say, please just be gentle with yourself during eclipse season, because this is the transition that is transforming you into where you're ready to be. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I was there just like, should it come out reverse? And I was just like, should I read it upright? But no, I'm reading it properly. It was reverse. So Page of Pentacles was reversed though. I wasn't lying with that one. Okay, so this aligns with the moon. That came out afterwards. That came out here. Let me just put you over there so we can... Let me just put you next to there. Sorry. Give me time. No, that came out afterwards. So, realistic aims, practical approach, focus and progress, proving you're reliable, having a good effect, seeing a window of opportunity. But it's in reverse. So it's telling me, along with the moon, you may be feeling this week like, oh, you know, we are moving in a more logic and rational way. Okay, so this logic and reason, it may be coming up and you may have some challenges just like, can I really do this? Is my dream realistic? Is it practical? There was trickery in love, so someone may come across as unreliable, so keep that in mind. Like I says, Trust yourself, though. You need to trust yourself. Okay. This cycle is looking just a little slow. It's a little slow, but yeah. But as I'm seeing, though, something is ending and there's no struggle anymore. This Ten of Swords heaviness is coming to an end. So moving to the Page of Cups, though. That was upright. I keep my hand on the swords. Cups, where are you? Have I missed it? Trying to read it in order, you see. Ten of Wands. Sorry, I'm still here. I'm still here. Right. Right, Sifu Hotman. Does anyone like Avatar The Last Airbender? Anyway. We've got the Page of Cups, and my daughter's put a wonderful sticker there, so let's not move it. Let's just put it down. We've got romantic feelings, sensitivity, being offered love, a younger lover, ooh, a flirtatious admirer, trusting your intuition, being forgiving. So, yes. So, what's telling me is a choice may come in. A choice may come in with the moon, which you may be fearful about something. It may seem unrealistic, blah, 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 blah. It may be a bit of trickery in there with the moon, so you need to trust your intuition, because I feel potentially after this energy comes in, we've got this lover, this new romantic love, this flirtatious admirer where you can trust, and maybe you have to forgive them. So this could even be platonic, I don't know, but you probably have to, the person who you may need to forgive for what they've done, what you did to me, bro. Like, who is this? But you may need to show some forgiveness. Again, this is about energy exchange. I was saying all about Virgo, this energetic exchange. Shit, I didn't do the timestamps for last video. I'm going to make sure it's done quicker this time. Yeah, I'll get them both done today. But anyway, after this potential trickery, and maybe this is why you're feeling fear, maybe that's why it just seems unrealistic, like, can this really happen type of thing. This new person who you probably have, not new person, is maybe an older person, because you have to forgive them. There's like forgiveness there. But you can trust your intuition with that, with the Page of Cups. And then as we move from the Page of Cups into the Ten of Swords, we've got enlightenment, martyrdom, turning points, Ten of Swords, exaggerated self-pity, feeling like life can't get any worse, darkest moment before the dawn. So, oh, the story's getting clearer. Let me read the wands. So yeah, as I says, this pain, this Ten of Swords pain that we've had, it's being left in the past. It's the darkest moment before the dawn. Something is changing. Maybe that's why this cycle is probably feeling a little slow, a little fearful, a little unrealistic, as you're just like in this logical, emotional state. But it's just like potentially as this new offer, it could be an offer, not even a person, could be in your career, could be anything. And because it's just around love, love is just abundant, isn't it? It's just like, you know, you may be in love with this offer from your career. It ends this upward hill struggle that we've been having, this pain. This is probably why I trust it, because it ends this pain. After whatever illusion, what you can't trust comes in, your pain ends. And then going on to the Ten of Wands, uphill struggle, heavy burden, feeling you are to blame, resigned to being a workhorse, taking on too much, struggling with workload, feeling accountable. But it did come out in reverse. That's why if you notice I paused, you can go back to the video, I paused, I was like and I was feeling to put it in reverse, but I was just like but no, it came out reverse at first. So it's telling me after this ending, this darkness before the dawn from this offer that comes in. This upward struggle, this heavy burden is no longer there. You're not blaming yourself anymore. You're not just, oh, I'm a workhorse. You're not taking on so much anymore. And you're not struggling with your workload. It's always good to be accountable for yourself. But other than that, this pain is ending. And this may be a genuine offer because we're in Virgo energy. This offer that comes in has come in because they have thought about it. And they know. As I says, like, I cannot work a job. Like, that is not me. I am doing the most already. I homeschool. I'm this entrepreneur angel. I'm magnificent. However, the only extra title I will add is to be a multi-millionaire or a billionaire's personal astrological advisor. You know, other than so, a job is not for me. Other than so, it's just no. It's a no from me. So again, I've been getting loads of offers. Oh, you can work from home and do this, do this, do this. I'm like, are you a billionaire? Are you a multi-millionaire? Are you a billionaire? And do you need me as your personal astrological advisor? If the answer is no, then I'm not your person. It's not me. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, moving on to the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cuddy Cups is complete fulfillment. We are being fulfilled this cycle. Ooh, we're having complete fulfillment this cycle. So just bear with the illusion and the fear of stuff. But whatever comes in, don't sleep on that offer. Whatever this offer is, do not sleep on it, because it's ending this struggle and we're moving into complete wishful fulfillment. Like, our cups are full. So promise of good times to come, happiness, radiating love, emotional fulfillment, sexual commitment. It best go so, because anyway, attainable ideals. So whatever emotions come up about fearful, like, is this rational enough? Can I really reach this goal? By the end of the cycle, where you're emotionally fulfilled, you recognize whatever is in your head, it is realistic and it is attainable. So just, you know, hover through this illusion. Yeah, hover through this illusion. Don't sleep on this offer. Pain is ending. You are fulfilled. I'm not even saying you will be. You are, fam. You're fulfilled already. Say it. Say it is inevitable. And moving on to the Sun. Communication. Virgo energy. Communication is coming in with this Page of Cups. And this is love. So that's why I'm moving towards love. If you've been watching my Crypto Angles podcast, I decode what happens on the world stage. And with all the world stage signals, because that's all it is, they do an act on the stage and then they signal to whoever knows how to read it. So everyone else knows how to now act, or they know what is coming next on the world stage and in the hologram. And a lot about union and twin flame union was coming up. So I see twin flames as the left and right hemisphere of your brain. I want to make that clear. Everyone is your mirror. So I need to make that clear. But this combining, this alchemical process within your brain is like amplifying how you're ready to exchange your energy. And this, like, how you're exchanging your energy could bring about this external romantic offer, if you're into that, or it's like work related, family related, but it's around love. You love it. Whatever offer is coming in, you love it. And communication will come, because obviously after this whole fulfillment, we've got communication. We're sharing happiness, joy, positive energy, creativity and growth, accomplishment in love, new friendships. So it could be a new friendship coming in. Feeling intellectually enlightened. I feel like a genius right now, fam. Being the center of attention, Leo energy, moon in Leo, Do we have any other Leo energy? No, we're just naturally shining because it's ruled by the sun. Believing in yourself and honoring your values. So as I said, know how you're ready to exchange your energy, and if it's a no, say nada, au revoir, booba, say bye, see you later. This is one long ass video, you know, but I feel it's packed with gems. So if you've reached this far, then thank you sir. And then the Chariot is coming in quickly. This ending, this painful ending, this wish fulfillment, this being fulfilled on all levels, this healthy communication, it's just shining these fun times, it's coming in probably quicker than you think. And I don't know if you like how you've naturally been feeling. Let me know how you've been feeling down below. But you know, just weary. Just like, bro, what's happening? It may shock us how quick things flip the script. But yeah, we've got diligence, willpower, honesty, perseverance, achiever, control over feelings and thoughts, learning to stick to the right path, trusting in yourself, being determined, asserting your ego, sexual powers. Sexual what? Prowls. What's that? Anyway, wanting victory. And it is the Chariot. It's speed. It's like, you know, if the 8 of Wands was there too, that would be even faster. But the Chariot is telling me movement. Movement is coming in probably quicker than you can imagine this cycle. Your cups will be fulfilled. This ending ends. And yeah. So howdy hey, I feel like I've been talking all day, 1 hour almost. Let's finish off, just center ourselves quickly. Yeah, now back to the present moment. So today, as you watch this, we are, where are we? We're here. We're here. So do remember, the moon today is in Gemini. And it's still illuminated, all right? And do remember, we do have a 3rd quarter moon, meaning our energies moving from this intuition to a bit more logical base. And do keep in mind the numerology we had. I go by 3 numerologies. I do the moon phases, I do the original calendar, the one that makes sense. For example, October is the 8th month, not the 10th. And then also the Gregorian. So we have at the bottom a 5 energy at the base. That's the 13 moons. Then we have 6 with the normal calendar. And then with the Gregorian calendar, we have an 8. So the Gregorian, I kind of see it as the world stage. So I don't pay that much attention to it. But change is happening on the world stage, so do keep that in mind. 8 is the toroidal field. It is wealth. It is balance too. So Libra energy, when that comes in, when that kicks in at the end of the month. So do keep that in mind on the world stage. With the standard normal calendar, we have 6 energy, and then with the moon, the emotions, the 13 moons, is 5 energy. So change is happening this month, okay? And I'm seeing we're going to notice this change in this cycle, all right? This change that is happening, because 5 equals change and connection. There's connections happening, okay, this month. And this change and these connections will impact the material, because the material, 6 represents the material reality. It represents our 6 senses. That includes your 6th sense. Okay, so we're moving just from 5. We're including all of them. But yeah, change and connection is taking place within the material. You will notice this more, and then this is coming soon. All right, but the world stage is showing this. Okay, the moon, mover of emotions, today, as you're watching this, is in Gemini. So again, that's Mercury energy. It's how you're exchanging your energy. It's still going to be just like following your intuition, like, oh, I feel like doing this, I'm gonna do it. Whereas from tomorrow onward, it's kicking into just like, does that make sense though? Or I'm gonna just stop doing this, or you know, you'll just be contemplating a bit more on how you're ready to exchange that energy. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if this resonated at all, do let me know. It's some long ass video. These are getting long, but it lights me up. It, you know, it fuels me. So thank you for reaching this far. As I says, there is this 1-year giveaway going on, so if you'd like to enter, feel free. If not, I'd appreciate support by just either liking the video, sharing it, dropping a comment of your emoji, purchasing this calendar if you'd like, or there's a sale. There's even a sale going on this, 30% off, because there is a Black Swan event happening on the world stage soon. So I have a Black Swan 30% off sale. And of course I do offer personal readings, so if you'd like that, do let me know. And I've spoken for a whole hour, so I am out. I'll see you in the next cycle. Angel out. Bye. My son said to do this at the end, so there you go. Thumbs up and this. Au revoir.